Yes, Vikings game plan is underway. Here's Minnesota Vikings head coach Mike Zimmer. This is Jameson with the Steadicam. He can go wherever we want. So you can kind of follow it, train the eye and everything. Isn't that nice?
New toy.
Yep, new toy at the Vikings Entertainment Network, Twin Cities Orthopedic Studios, and the border battle between the Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. Off that Bears game, what are some things you expect via the bounce back from Chicago into this one?
Well, hopefully we'll get this run game going a little bit better this next week, and obviously we got to take care of the turnovers. You know, that ended up really costing us a football game, and then you know, we had 3 personal fouls on defense, which ended up giving them 6 points. So you know, we get beat by 5.
For the most part, since you've been here as head coach, the team has been really good at limiting turnovers. Any common threads that go into that this year?
Yeah, no, I'm actually doing a study on it now, and I haven't gotten the results yet back on some of it. But last week we had a misread on one, and then he thought he had a different coverage on another. But you know, we're throwing the ball a lot, and sometimes, you know, that leads to some kind of strip sacks and turnovers and interceptions.
And the one with Dalvin at the 14, maybe he has to hold it tighter. I don't know.
Yeah, well, they jumped way inside on him, and Mac made a heck of a play, hit the ball out with his hand. You know, and he's typically pretty good with the fumbles.
Green Bay hasn't played in a week and a half. How does that benefit them?
I think pretty much it allows them to get healthy. You know, Rodgers he looks healthy again. He's running around all over the place. You know, I don't think that they'll change much with their scheme. You know, they've changed a little bit since the first time we've played them on both sides of the ball a little bit, but I think they're going to kind of do what they do.
Against Rodgers, how can the home crowd help you in this game?
Well, he's going to do a lot of checks at the line of scrimmage, a lot of hand signals. You know, all of that stuff is going to be very, very important that we don't allow them to communicate. And you know, he's got such good command of the cadence. You know, it'll be a silent count when he's in the gun, but under center, you know, he'll be using the hard count. Is
a loud crowd, is it a benefit for your defense against all quarterbacks or just younger ones?
No, all quarterbacks. It always makes it tougher. The communication when they're in the huddle, when they're breaking the huddle, all that becomes really important for us defensively, and you know, it makes it harder for us to communicate as well. But saying that, I'd rather have it difficult on the offense.
What's different about Green Bay's defense compared to Chicago's?
They've still got good rushers. They don't have the great rushers inside, and especially if Daniels doesn't play. You know, he's a heck of a player and really a good load. They're a little bit younger in the secondary. They have a few more different coverages that they're going to run, more exotic schemes than Chicago did. 2
interceptions at Chicago for safety Anthony Harris. What has changed with him over the years? Just more experience or what?
Yeah, I think it's just more playing time, really.
Yeah.
You know, with him, when he's played, he's made most of his opportunities. He had a big strip sack against the Rams a year ago, down by the goal line. The first interception he made was really a good one, and the second one, you know, was pretty easy. The ball being thrown to him. But he's done a nice job when he's in there. He's a very visual guy, sees things really quick, and then he's able to anticipate.
You know, we're certainly not trying to make Anthony sound like a cross between Darren Woodson and Ronnie Lott, but you can't dispute, and have you seen players like this before, when he plays, generally big things happen.
Yeah, and that's good, you know, when you can find a guy that has a knack for the ball. But typically, a lot of times those guys are jumping out of where they're supposed to be to do it. And Anthony's a very disciplined guy. He's going to be where he's supposed to be, and then he's going to break on the football when he sees things.